So Change is a song that I initially wrote in a selfish way, and it was about just some personal stuff I was going through. Been through the ringer like we all have in our trials and tribulations. I was frustrated, and I came home from work. I lived with a bunch of buddies at the time, and I went up to my room, and I was still in my work clothes, and I was just so like upset and pissed off and down, and not only like on the situation but on myself. And I just picked up the guitar, and I was just like, change has got to come. And I just started just trying to figure it out, as a songwriter. And it's the first song that I actually allowed the melody to be the boss, the vocal melody to be the boss, and the guitar, which is the accompaniment. You see, I used to play the other way around, where I would play, say a D and G, the chords that I knew, and I forced my lyrics into it and try to make a melody, and it so as a songwriter, it was a milestone for me. So I got the vocal melody, and it's like, now I know that this world is more than the moment. And then I was like, how am I gonna write this? So then I ended up like sitting there for, I don't remember how long, but it's like I had to decode it, and I figured out the chords or whatever. So like that was the initial song. Now, last year I made a simplified version, and it's been years in the making. Sometimes I write songs like within a matter of 10 minutes, but sometimes they take years. And so this particular song was carrying around with me for a while, for years, and I decided last year it was time to record it. So I recorded it differently than I usually do. Lately I've been doing all the instruments at home. Being a multi-instrumentalist, I play a lot of the stuff at home to save money, and then I take the tracks to the studio, and then Craig Levy produces them, and we do a mix together. So long story short, I had a dream. This song, instead of doing it at home, I did it in the studio. So I called Craig. I said, hey man, for this song, I had a dream that, we recorded it in the studio. And he's like, so that's what we have to do. So that's what we did. It's a super simple song. It's mostly guitar and drums. This particular song, I chose not to do any piano. It just didn't feel right. I tried. There's like no synths, no violins, no samples, nothing. Only thing I did was I made a backing track like on the third verse for the guitar, and it just goes. Just to change it up and lift it, because then the vocal melody goes up an octave. So that's basically it. The song changes. I had to retract it last year. This past year. I released it last year, and I got some good feedback, but I always felt it was a very powerful song, and I felt like there's a lot of emotion in it. And I felt like with all the COVID-19, like everything that's happened in 2020, and people being killed and the riots, just one thing after the other, and the hate, I had to address it. So it's like, it's a song more so about us coming together, and the change is us. We are the change, and the change is us together in unity. And if you guys feel as much as I feel about the song, and I think we have something we could share and hopefully move forward as a society, and once again we can use music to bring us together. So that's what this is, and it means a lot to me, and it's from my heart, and I felt like I had to share it.